Hi everybody, I'm showing off my new stick burner today. This is my new 48-inch reverse airflow smoker. What makes this a little different is most smokers are just a standard firebox with the heat coming out right on this end and entering the cooking compartment, and typically you'll have a hot spot right in here, and even flames could get sucked up in here, and you won't get very even temperatures that way. It's a little more difficult to control. What makes it special is this is a reverse airflow, which allows all the heat in this firebox to travel underneath this plate inside the cooking area, and it comes down to this end and enters the cooking area at this end, so that there's no flame. It's more of an even heat, and then it exits through the chimney, the smokestack, right here. What I'm doing right now, before we season it, is I'm just starting some coals. I'm using just some hardwood that I cut into small pieces, and I just want to get a bed of coals going, and then we're going to use some hickory sticks. But first, let's get the inside coated with oil. I'm just using regular vegetable oil. You can use any oil of your choice, whether it's peanut oil, vegetable oil, whatever. So let's get this all coated inside. We want to get every bit of it coated liberally, very wet. This will cook off and leave a nice glaze on all the metal. And while I do this, I'll be right back. Okay, I finished coating the entire inside with cooking oil, and in the meantime our coals have died down, and I've got a larger piece of hickory on top starting to heat up. Let's encourage that by sliding in our nice firebox, and we're going to close the door but leave it in the latch open position and the pinwheel open so that we get maximum airflow while we're building up some heat. Notice I have the chimney propped open to allow some good drafting through there. In fact, I've got the cooking lid, compartment lid open, and you can still see how much air is getting, how much smoke is drafting up there. This is really starting to roll now. But the one thing I want to show you that I really like about this smoker is the slide out trays. These racks slide out easily for easy access to your food. This particular one even has room to put a pan or pot of baked beans on this rack underneath your meat to allow the meat drippings to fall into the baked beans. So we really like that. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and close it and let the heat build up until we get up to maybe 300 degrees, and let that oil cook in and let it season. At that point, when it gets that hot, I'm actually going to steam clean it. I'm going to bring out my garden hose and sprayer, and I'm going to spray down the inside while it's cooking, while it's hot. I'm going to spray it all down, knock off any impurities, and that's just part of the steam cleaning process that's recommended. And then I'm going to let the heat build back up again one more time to 300 degrees and do one final steam cleaning and let the heat die out, and we're done. So I love my new toy and look forward to sharing it with any of you. Okay, we got the temperature up to 300 degrees and let it cook for almost an hour, and now the temperature's starting to come back down, so I went ahead and re-stoked the fire and added another small stick just to rebuild the temperature. But now at this point, since we've let that seasoning process begin with cooking in the oil, we're now going to do the steam cleaning process, which I'm just going to quickly rinse off the inside to remove any impurities and just get a good cleaning. This is also recommended every time that you're done smoking. So let's go ahead and do that. And you'll notice the metal in here has now taken on a nice black, even black color, as opposed to the clean silver metal that it was before. And it's starting to get a good glaze on there, ready to be cooked on. But let's go ahead and do some steam cleaning. Okay, this will cook off, this will burn off. And we're just gonna let that cook for the next hour or so again, let the temperature get back up, and repeat the process, and we'll be done. So I look forward to sharing some of this with you when we're ready to cook. Thanks, guys.